of like page 2533, strengthening citizen participation in a democratic process, focusing on 2026 elections. Chair, with the Commission's experience of 2021 in line with the 2026 election, can they just briefly assure this committee, according to what you have experienced previously, that they have a solution over that? In that, we have experienced by-elections where we are seeing a continuous violation of human rights, and it is becoming a norm, and now it's embarking on 2026 election. Yet, we still have gaps in the previous election which have been held. Chair, I wish also to get that. There was also inspection of places of detention and what. Madam Chair, we have seen, you've moved around. Did you interest yourself? The nature of crimes, those people and those full capacity you've told us, the nature of the cases, the human rights, that and that. If you have interested yourself, at least we shall need your recommendation over that so that you can also know where to start. Agencies, as you have mentioned. So I'm interested to know the recommendation and at least the assurance you can give this committee that after meeting those high command and agencies of that kind in security, what transpired and the promise or the commitment, because all our reports are showing that previously it was the police which was on top of violating human rights. Now it's becoming the army. So in your line of operation, do you have any way you can brief this committee that we reached on this and we conclude on this so that we also get to know and follow according to your findings? You also briefed about the court martial, the cases or the files which were transferred from court martial to civil courts. So according to your findings, what have you discovered? And because when you brief us that you labored to find that there are some cases how have been handled at the other side, or how the process is moving. So you as a human rights defender and activist who is in this responsibility, we need to know and update this committee over the same. There is a failure. There is a fine. You've briefed us that the government is continuing to fail to execute its duties as regards to funding. We had agreed here previously that there are initiatives which are going to put in place, and see how we can put government on alert and they can do their work effectively. So we should also to be updated how far. So far, according to what we resolved from here. So we are here and we mentioned that government is even in your document you have, the government is there is continuous fall in government funding, or the government responsibility regards to release funds and what. So want to know, we had agreed on initiatives so that your commission can take also some measures to see how you can get resources or funding from government as you're moving on with your responsibility. Want to know which measures have you put in place and how far have you reached? Even that's what we wish to be updated. It was out of what? Negotiation? What? So I'm interested to know, out of personal touch, personal calls, what? So those are the efforts you want. No tricks, because we are in a committee where we need to know how to help. Yes. So you have also briefed us like there was also a challenge with the development partners who are not chipping in to see how they can give. They were moved out. Now I'm seeing there is at least a hope of funders who have come in. Are they new? Are they the old ones? Or you still do manage it to benchmark and get other new partners to support the activities of human rights? Chair, on the issue also of refugees, I've seen here, there is even a report which is in process of human refugees who are here in Uganda. So that one will have more than extra mile, and it's very important. Uganda, when you assess, we get a large number of refugees who are coming in, and you have efforts. But as you are fighting for the rights of refugees, have you labored much compared to the citizens' rights compared to refugees? Because here, even, there is even what you noted, that there was even a negative attitude from leaders towards the refugees. In your assessment, what is the cause of that? There is a table here, table 11. There is where you are mentioning Central 106 received complaints, 40 Porto 123, Soroti 120, Masaka also. So, as you are mentioning other areas of the country, you are very particular at 40 Porto, Soroti. Then here, why are you not mentioning that Eastern, Western, what? But here you are coming to centralize the Central, then you mention in Masaka. Is the Masaka in Central or in other parts of this country? Last one. Which basis or which measure do you take to pick URA, Minister of Education and Gender, Kasita, to be part of your consultative bodies? Or if I'm not mistaken, I've seen Kasita, if not Kasita. What was the basis to reach those entities? Chair, I thank you.
Sechitoleko from Bamunanika.